So this is what it looks like inside the bucket. This thing's fast. So I'm gonna move the camera where y'all can kind of see what's going on down here, what it looks like. That's the telescoping. That's all the way out right there. This one goes to 75 foot. Which we are there. We're inside of the St. Louis Rams stadium that they used to play in. Very cool, man. You can still multi-function on it. This thing moves, man, fast. So this is Elsa.
Hi, everyone.
With All Access Equipment. This is Keegan. So they're both salesmen now. Keegan used to do the deliveries, delivered my machine, delivered Brooks' machine and everything. But now y'all are fierce competition of selling now, right?
Team.
So y'all are a team. So yeah, all right. So
he knows his place with me.
he knows. Can you fly one? Do you know how to fly one?
Of course I do.
Do you? Have you ever been all the way up in one?
I practice when I preach.
All right, I'm just checking.
My third day of work at All Access Equipment. I went up in the 105.
You went up in the 105.
On my third day of work.
All right, so toot your horn a little bit. So Elsa's who I bought mine from, and so if you call sales, you're either gonna get one of y'all two.
Keegan will cover you if you're in the New England area.
Right.
And
so Keegan wants me to fly the 75 high right here, which is their insulated lift for utility electrical work. I'm gonna go up in it. The controls on it are a little bit different.
Yep. So right now, so what CMC is doing is that they work with both Autech and Headtronic to build their remotes. And right now, what the 75i is outfitted with is Headtronic remote.
Okay.
You can see it underneath.
Right. A little bit different than mine.
Yeah, it's a double joystick. So the way that the 75i concept works is that it has two docking stations. So you guys are used to having a hardwired basket control station up in your basket. So now you have a removable.
I noticed that. You take it out.
Yep. So it mimics this remote though. So
okay, so you still got the screen there.
You have two of these.
Yeah.
Cool. So you get two of these.
One's fixed in the basket.
One fixed in the basket, but you can take it out. It is removable. So you'll, so you'll get 3 batteries with the machine that you can rotate with.
So the one in the basket up there is not wired in. It's all working wirelessly then?
The reason being is because there's not a single electrical line running through that insulated.
So it has to be wireless.
It's radio links. Correct.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, that's the concept.
So is there a little bit of a delay in it, like when you work something like it is on the...
So it's still electric over hydraulic.
Sure.
It's the same concept.
Right.
Here. So it is going to have that slowing to start, slowing to stops. But I mean, as tree guys, you guys want that built into your machines anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I definitely do, because there's a lot of times I grab the wrong stick
Yep.
And when as it goes to start to move, or before it starts to move, I realize I've done great because I'm turning around backwards and I just reach around.
So they've actually prevented that at this point now. So now OSHA regulations are actually requiring that you have a dead man switch built into the system. So you got to do that.
Or an enable button.
The way that Headtronic built their dead man switch, all it is grabbing the handle.
Oh, cool.
That's built
so
in.
that realizes it's you.
That is your dead man switch. It realizes that it has pressure, and then the toggles are live at that point.
As long as one hand is on the handle.
Gotcha. So it just recognizes it. Man, I tell you what, I've had mine now 4 months, a couple hundred hours on it, and I am just amazed at what I can do day to day with it. The places that I can get into and work, and just how much more efficient that I can work a tree and safely work a tree is absolutely insane in what I can do.
It's changing the industry.
Yeah,
it's changing the industry for the better.
You can pair this thing with a crane, grapple saw truck, even not that, but you're up in the lift. You got the opportunity to work 10 trees in a day if you want to, and you're never going to be give out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting fat, so.
Yeah, you're going to have to climb a tree every
That's right. That's
but
right.
yeah, like to give you some perspective too, I've been with the company since 2016.
Yeah.
We had like 200 customers, if that. I knew them all by name.
Yeah.
We'd all call it, Elsa, fix this, because I worked in our service department.
Yeah.
Then years go by, so we go from like 200 customers back in 2016. We have over 2,000 now.
Yeah. Good deal. Good deal. Well, at least you still know me somewhat. I mean, that's a good thing. Keegan knows. He remembers me and all. Did a good training video that y'all are using some.
I mean, I still to this day, customers that I deliver the machine to, you guys only get me for roughly 4 hours.
Right,
so
right.
A lot of information within 4 hours to be able to handle it. Tim's video of that is very helpful to me.
If you want to know some of the ins and outs on the lift, like the emergency stuff and everything, I've got a great video on that where Keegan was doing the delivery on Rook's machine from start to finish. I pretty much filmed the description. Yeah, if I remember that. Pretty much the whole thing, and it's great because I go back and I'll watch it and I still pick up things on it. So I just want to say that I appreciate y'all, CMC, what y'all are doing for the industry. They cost a lot of money, but oh my goodness, what you can do with it and what your return on investment is just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Awesome.
So my check needs to be written out to Tim O'Brien. There we go. So we're fixing to fly this bad boy real quick. All right. This area is called the Demo Dome, is what they labeled this area as. It's the old St. Louis Rams football stadium where they played football games at. The ceiling in it was 112 foot tall, so it was a perfect place to set all the lifts and cranes up in and to display them and show them off. You can see they pretty much had the floor of it filled completely up. And you could go in there, fly the lifts. You could, sign releases, and they'd put a harness on you, and you could jump in it and test them or mess around in them. Cinnabogan was in there too. They were demoing some of their stuff. There was a grapple saw truck. Matter of fact, that's it right there with the lights flashing on it that was running. They were messing with it a little bit too. This one was really cool because it was inside of this dome, so the weather did not affect it any. I know last year in Charlotte, North Carolina, this thing right here was set in a outdoor lot, and one day it got rained out. So we didn't have any rain up there in St. Louis while we were there. So weather wasn't no issue, but it made it nice to be inside and have all this stuff set up where you wasn't dealing with the outside elements or anything, because the last day it was a little bit cold that morning when we got up. But there's so much put into this show, is crazy. I forget how many vendors were there, but it was an incredible amount of vendors that were in the whole show. Lots and lots of people there. There's run across a lot of people that I've met over this third year of being there. I've actually met at the show that follow me and then other people too. And it's just a good time to mix and mingle, not only with other people, like-minded people, but also the people who are the support, like in the equipment, the industry part of it, with them all being there, whether it was equipment, financing people, insurance people, the rope arborist geared type of people there. There was something for everybody there, but I enjoy going to it, man. I look forward to this thing every year. I'm already looking forward to 2024. It'll be in Baltimore. I will definitely be going to that one there and checking it out and filming, and just like I'm doing here. So that's one of the cool things about it, is it it moves around and is in different locations, so it gives you an opportunity to see. The grapple saw trucks are something that's really, you can see there's 3 of them right there that's got the boom sticking up on them. The stuff that's available to work with that we can all use is just, the sky's the limit on it. Of course, a lot of it's got some big prices on it too, but what you can do with it and what you can generate with it is crazy. There's the Powfinger trucks there. I talked to them a little bit, one of their guys, and they had a 65 and a 92. The 65 is what Rook has, and I've worked, around him a good bit, and you've seen in the videos. The cranes, so there's some crane right there on the right. I really like the cranes. They're cool tools in the tree world. You really, if you're going to be a heavy hitter, you really need it all. I mean, you need a stick crane. You need like a Powfinger grapple saw truck, and a Merlot would be really handy too, because each one of them, there's things that you can't do with it. There's not a piece of equipment that is a one size fits all. Trust me on that. You kind of got to have it all. I mean, it's like that in the lift world too. Each lift has its limitations of what you can do with it, where you can go with it, and even a spider lift is kind of almost like a Swiss Army knife of lifts, but you can still find yourself in a situation where you may not be able to set it up, or you may not get it in where you need to get it in at. But just a really, really good time. Jill and I had a lot of fun talking to a lot of people and visiting with the companies. This is the second and final video from the show, so this will get all of them taking care of everything that I filmed. The first video, you can click back on it a couple of days there, and I think that video is 40-something minutes long, and you can see pretty much all the interviews that I did, except for the lift stuff in this video here. But I just want to say that All Access Equipment, and I'm going to do a video about my lift now that I've had it for a few months, got a couple hundred hours on it. If they are phenomenal to work with, and the support that they have for you when you buy a lift from them, there's just nothing else that compares. I mean, I've been a part of buying a lot of machines over the years with my dad and the logging, and just, I don't know, probably over 50 brand new machines, over the years, logging equipment wise, different brands, different types from different dealers, and have never even equaled the kind of support that I've gotten from All Access Equipment. And they're not paying me to say that or anything. I didn't get anything from them, but they are no joke. They have been outstanding to deal with. So I'm glad y'all tuned in. I hope y'all enjoy the day, enjoyed the video here, and we will catch y'all later. Later, taters.